Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back, people. Let's freaking go. It's another episode of the Sports Court. That's right, on the back-to-back, hot off the fresh NFL Week 1 Sunday at the Horseshoe. Brian obviously had to take his day off because that's Brian. So we have Michael over there on the table. He's excited to be here. Flannel, I've seen it before. First of the season. You've all seen it before. Here we go, dude. So yeah, great episode we have for you today. You know, obviously we want to recap Rams Lions. Lions ended up winning, believe it or not, in overtime, Michael. I don't know if you saw, but obviously leaving the Horseshoe. We ended the show at halftime, caught a little bit of the second half as we were breaking down. Kind of seemed like Lions had it handled, but obviously Rams forced the OT. Or at least forced a comeback anyway. But it was David Montgomery who did punch it in, dude. A nice game-winning touchdown for our fantasy team. So I thought you would appreciate that.
I definitely do.
But let's get to the comments first before we get to the rest of the show. Obviously, baseball. We didn't even talk about baseball yesterday. So let's see what we got going on here. Josh B in the house says, LFG. What a typical first week of football. Laughing emoji. Hashtag TCSJ Sports TV. And now, I've been here with the Sports Port. Now, this is my fourth NFL season. So obviously, keeping a keen eye on the NFL, specifically, these week 1 matchups and stuff, because we do our previews and our predictions and whatnot. And I gotta say, I mean, especially in comparison to hockey and baseball, which are way more of my wheelhouse, but I feel like NFL, especially week 1, so unpredictable. I know, injuries do take place in every sport, but I feel like, they have much more major effects for football. And also leading into it, guys are questionable. For example, the Colts kicker, he's on my fantasy team, our fantasy team, injured, can't do it. Wilson, calf strain, isn't starting, for the Steelers. You get Fields instead. Was Darnold going to start, for the Vikings? Unsure. So much uncertainty in terms of starters. You have players like, Hassan Reddick, who are refusing to sign their contract. And now, first of all, the guy is losing $800,000 by not playing tonight, which is so stupid. And I really don't get it. But I don't know. I feel like in other sports, you don't really have that. I feel like one thing, which there are so many of these scenarios, can totally just flip your fantasy team upside down just like that. Like the Puka Nacua injury yesterday. That kind of churned our team for a whirl here. We probably would end up winning because Montgomery, had actually was dominant for the Lions. He was actually killing it. Got me, I think, 12, 13 fantasy points when he was only slated to get, I think, 7 or something like that. Obviously, Nacua injury killed it. But crazy week 1, dude. It really is. I can't really put my finger on it, but kind of outrageous. And then Josh B does say that entire overtime drive was all Montgomery. Yeah, dude. I mean, he is obviously a great running back to have. Totally stoked that he's on our team. And Brian said yesterday, the Dan Campbell way, like to ground and pound, really utilize that run game, make an example of the defense he's facing. So I'd love to see that. Now here, Matthew Ryan's in the house too, which is gonna piss me off in a second. But he says, let's go Jets. Obviously, gang green today. Michael's not wearing his green though.
White.
Nice, dude. But yeah, stoked for the game tonight. Obviously, Brian Barnaby Estate, going to be a great time. And obviously Matthew Ryan hyped. And then he says Mets have a good chance to make the playoffs. And you know what, dude? I don't know if Matthew Ryan, if this is it honestly reminds me of a Michael Theofil burner account or something. Because when Brian's here, it's all Yankees this, Mets suck that. And then, like, the week that Brian was in California, today, all of a sudden, he's like, oh, wow, the Mets are looking good. Oh, wow, the Mets can make the playoffs. What is this, dude? Come on. What is that, dude?
What? They won 9 in a row. He's saying they could make it. It's not that crazy.
But Matthew Ryan, what he comments. It is that crazy. And even Josh B agrees with me. He says, what did you say, Matthew? Matthew does say Mets have a good chance to make the playoffs if they play as well or better than expected. And then Josh B knows it. Michael's going to see it one day. He says, Matthew Ryan, hashtag troll job, dude. Which it really is, dude. Says he's being serious, Matthew Ryan. I am flip-flopping. Obviously, you're flip-flopping. But now you can't be trusted. All right, so that's that. We'll see, obviously. We'll talk about the Mets when we get to our baseball segment. But listen, I'm stoked. 9 wins. Amazing. The stats that were surrounding that 9-game win streak was phenomenal too. But it's tough, dude, because you hate to see a team or really anybody in life work so hard. At the end of the day, they're just tied with the Braves, and we have a tough schedule, leading up. I think the Braves have been pretty fortunate. I'm not sure who the Braves are playing now. But it's again, like I talk about all the time, it's September. It's those back-to-back series, Phillies, Braves, that are always so tough. And for some reason around this time, it seems hard to put the Nats away when we play them as well. So I guess we'll see what happens. Obviously, Mets taking care of business so far against these bad teams, the Reds, the Red Sox, the White Sox. But we'll see. But obviously, let's go quickly, actually, because it's just the one game. We talked about the whole week 1. We'll probably recap a little bit of week 1, but regardless, go now to the little world of the NFL.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch of his life.
Burrow fires, intercepted, picked off at a pick 6. Minka Fitzpatrick, an absolute ball hawk.
Niners twist up front and get to Tagovailoa. Bosa again. Mahomes escaping on the move, stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
Stop it.
Aaron Jones. Oh, what a tackle. Quincy Williams with a pile driver.
Williams with the pile driver. We'll be hearing that tonight, Michael. Will we?
100%.
1,000%.
1,000,000%.
Thank you, Michael. All right. So obviously, before we get to the Jets game and what we anticipate from this game, let's talk about last night's part of the game. As Josh B alluded to, Dave Montgomery, the OT winner, the touchdown, the NFL, the week 1, the Lions-Rams. Pretty crazy here. And you saw us watching the first half, which was basically a stalemate. Again, I said to Brian on that, that 4th down when they get stopped, instead of getting the field goal, they go for the touchdown, they get stopped. I was like, hey, Brian, we're probably going to come back to this exact play and be like, hey, if the Rams took the field goal, they probably would have won it. And what do you know? I mean, the Rams lose in overtime, dude. So again, you want to think about those single decisions there. I know Brian Barnaby is a huge McVay guy. He's undoubtedly a great coach. Obviously, has success, the Super Bowl. But I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like last year, obviously now week 1 here, I don't know if it's just because he's playing the Lions, but I feel like he got outcoached against the Lions last year in the playoffs, and I think he got a little bit outcoached here. I think, honestly, and maybe I could do more research in terms of looking up the numbers here, but I feel like McVay, although he can be an aggressive coach in terms of going for it, I feel like he went for it because Dan Campbell had done that already previous in the game, and I really think that. I think that it got in his head a little bit because he knows that Dan Campbell is probably going to push the limits in terms of any 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Campbell is probably going to go for it. And his conversion rates have been pretty solid. I think like 67% on those. So I think that's why McVay was like, all right, let's just go for it at a field goal. And you lost 3 points because of that, because you got stopped. And again, not that you can boil it down to just that one play, but if you took the field goal, at the end of regulation, you probably would have been up 3 points and you probably would have won this game. But nonetheless, they don't do that. And the game went on. And if you want to look at a little bit of the scoring recap here, as I mentioned, we did the first half at the horseshoe. So second half, we do get a Jameson Williams 52-yard pass reception from Jared Goff, again, to even put more pressure on McVay and the boys. That made the game 17-3, which is a pretty significant deficit. Again, I mean, Brian and I thought with the way they were exchanging blows, field goals, defensive stops, big plays, hard runs, that would be neck and neck game. And I guess at this point, it looked like it was going to pull away. But then you do get that Kyron Williams 2-yard run after a nice little 11-play, 70-yard drive from the Rams and Stafford. That made it 17-10, which obviously puts you within one score. Fourth quarter comes out, and this is where the Lions start to fizz out a little bit. Had a few, I guess, offensive kerfuffles, big defensive stop by the Rams, even without Donald. But obviously, fourth quarter here, 7-play drive ending in a field goal. Makes it 17-13. Lions live to die another day, and that's what happened the following drive. Another 10-play drive, 80 yards, marching down the field. Cooper Kupp, the 9-yard reception there from Stafford. That made it 20-17, and all of a sudden now, I think with about 4 minutes left, Lions look like they were in a little bit of trouble here. And they exchanged, a few series here, 3 and outs. But obviously now, as we know, the Lions do tie it up in the last drive or the second to last drive of the second half. And after that field goal, I believe Goff threw an interception. I think, dude. Intercepted by on the Rams, but that turnover was what I thought to be the nail in the coffin there for the Lions. Like I said, that final drive there, which ended in a field goal, tied the game up. And then the Rams here had a hot sec, 2 plays, whatever. They had to throw it downfield. But I think Stafford ended up getting sacked, ended regulation. And, what looked like a game that the Rams could have in hand, momentum shifted the other way. Again, I also think that sack to end the regulation as well as that field goal, that drive. I mean, Lions come in, they win the toss, they get possession first. And like Josh B said, 8 plays, 70 yards. I mean, you can break down this drive here. Montgomery, I mean, was huge. Like first play, whatever, pass, didn't really work. Montgomery, 1st and 10 there, ran for 21 yards. Bang, Montgomery again, ran for 9 yards. Short pass to Gibbs. All right, there we go, 10 yards. Gibbs again, 3 yards. Montgomery up the middle, 6 yards, the first down. Montgomery again, 8 yards up the middle. Bang, timeout. Montgomery, 1 yard, rushing touchdown. And again, I mean, you want to look, obviously, at the box score there. I mean, again, we know the formula. I mean, that was basically Brian Barnaby's Madden formula. Run the ball up the middle, maybe a short pass to the side, but obviously using your running backs. I mean, it was Montgomery for the most of that drive and then Gibbs a couple times. So let's freaking go. And then that game right there, 26-20 is your final score. Again, I think at the end of the day, McVay gets out coached here by Dan Campbell. Which is kind of crazy, because I'd be interested to see what Brian honestly would say tomorrow. We'll say tonight to us in private, obviously. But I don't know. I think McVay shaking, scared. Stafford did a great job. Again, the box score here. Stafford threw for over 300 yards, had the throwing touchdown, just that 1 interception. Goff, similar, 217 yards. You can argue more efficient. He was 18 of 28, while Stafford was 34 of 49. Again, Campbell running, the Rams, not so much. They only ran for 83 yards as a team. Detroit doubled that, 163. And I mean, I don't know. When you have that running game established, it's not only hard to defend, but it's also hard to anticipate like what the opposing offense is going to do, because they can run, they could pass out of the backfield, like they can run on the edge, or they run up the middle. And then, of course, the Lions, Goff has a good arm. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Laporta. I mean, they have reasonable targets downfield as well. Speaking of those guys, Jameson Williams was your top receiver for Detroit. 5 receptions, 121 yards with the touchdown. I'll love to see that, longest being that 52-yard reception. And then Sam Laporta also just working up the middle, 4 receptions, 45 yards, excuse me. Great job by him. And then Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. Awesome. And you know what? Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't even have a great game. 13 yards. I said yesterday, normally home games, he averages 75 yards at home reception, which is crazy. So the Lions, I think their ceiling is much higher than this week one. I mean, really, in theory, every team that played it's week one, ceiling is so much higher. That's another thing I kind of don't like about the NFL, I guess, because there's like so much time in between, full week in between games. I don't know. I feel like there's so much like overreactions and early predictions because people talk about now this week one until Thursday, until next Sunday. They're going to talk about these Rams, these Lions, and other sports, hockey, baseball. It's just fucking who cares now? Next game, dude, sort of deal. So I mean, again, any prediction we make or really, breakdown, whatever, it could mean absolutely nothing. So it's just really all just like a waste of time. I don't know, dude, but we have a few comments to get to. My mother says, hello, Anthony. Hi, Mom. Matthew Ryan, tied with the Braves, dude. Did not expect to see them tied with the Braves. I want Carlos Mendoza. Mendoza, he says, as opposed to Mendoza. Yeah, listen, man. Obviously I'm stoked too with the way the season started. You didn't expect them to be tied with the Braves. I wouldn't expect the Braves, honestly, to be in the third wild card spot. But at the end of the day, people forget. That was the prediction for the Mets for the year was, wild card team. So the job's not done yet. Long September ahead here, even though it's already September 9th, which is crazy. But there's so much that could go wrong, so much that could go right. And obviously, I'm hoping for the best. I want the best. I think this reset, the loss yesterday, could be good. And hopefully, again, the Brave schedule, we'll look at it in a second. But, we'll see what happens. Michael Buckton says, big debate tomorrow. And he goes, I'm going to be pretty angry during that debate, he says. Please be thinking of me. I'll do my best to think about you during the debate. What time is the debate tomorrow? 7? Binge Buddies tomorrow. Probably thinking about that. But I'll try, Mike. Josh B says, sports, dude. Obviously, in response to Michael Buckta. Ryan, Matthew, talking some shit. Michael Buckta, I agree, he says, about the debate. But this is sports port, dude. Try keeping to sports and politics separate, dude. Josh B agrees. Josh B hyped with the sports. Troll trash talker. That's Matthew Ryan. And that's up on the comments so far. So, and that was basically, the end of week one. Again, we broke down a lot of it yesterday. Giants dumpster fire in terms of sticking to the New York area. Literally, I don't know if you see the people burning Daniel Jones jerseys. Literally, week one, we're burning jerseys, dude. And I'm not saying it like that's crazy because obviously that's just week one of Daniel Jones. It's been a while. Like no one I wouldn't say no one, but a lot of people don't want him. But I really don't get the Giants fan base, to be honest, dude. Because even fucking Josh B coming in and picking the Giants yesterday for their picks. Like what do you want? Like honestly, I feel like just pick one thing or the other. I feel like every day it's like people calling in Daniel Jones could be, and then he's not, and then the next day it's like, well, like burn the jersey. And I just feel like at this point, I feel like that it's just like just get him out of town, dude. Like really run him out of town. Boycott gate. I don't know. Do something because whatever the Giants are doing is really terrible. And I mentioned it yesterday. Saquon Barkley seems to be doing so much better with the Eagles already. Again, I know it's only week one, but give me a fucking break, dude. Like you really can't have a worse like 1-2 punch. Retro Junk, by the way, in here says, "Let's go Jets, baby." That's right. Which is a great segue. Into our next topic here, which is previewing this Jets game here. And I'm super nervous, honestly. What do you got? You want something? What do you want? Huh?
I wish Barnes was here.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Like,
No,
so
me
much
too,
better.
dude. Why you want to do the chant, dude?
Yeah,
do it by yourself. I'll do it with you.
Yo, you're such a bad fan.
So my second year as a fan, dude.
Like it's really embarrassing.
And honestly, like the Jets like totally fucked me last year. Like first year as a fan, they fucked me. Like no.
In order to go forward, you must
me.
pull the bow and arrow back.
Yeah, I've been getting pulled back for years. Yeah.
So you're gonna launch, dude.
Yeah. Sure. Launch, dude. What do you got? You want
nothing, man? I'll do it with Barnes later.
All right, fine, dude. You don't want to do it with me? It's totally fine. Dude.
You don't want
It
to.
sounds like you're scared then. You're
I'm
scared
not
as a Jets
scared.
fan. You think they're going to lose probably.
No, I know
You
that
put all your chips in on Aaron
4
Rodgers.
4 TDs today.
Draft him, start
4
him.
TDs today.
Dude, I'm really worried. I mean, I think people are forgetting that this guy hasn't played for a whole season. He hasn't played.
Such a punani.
I'm not a punani, dude. Look at his week 1 stats. If you dove into his week 1 stats, even when he was MVP, he sucked week 1, dude. I'm really nervous.
He got the spirit of Gilgamesh inside of him. When
He's got fucking something inside of him, dude. I think it's drugs, which is fine if that's what you want, but
no, you
got to play well, dude. I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting at all.
Keep on down, my boy.
No, listen, dude. I said it yesterday. I doubted him the second he wanted to come to New York, dude. But what did I do? I became a Jets fan. So what the fuck is that, Michael? If that's not fucking loyalty and faith, like what is? Wipe your nose.
Itching, technically.
It looked like a wipe.
It was like an itch because there's like an right here.
See, that's an itch. You didn't go itch though. You went like that.
Because I got it like
yeah, it's a wipe.
Nope, it was an easy itch.
All right, so we have this big game here. It is sad. I don't know. I'm just trying to talk Jets, and you don't want to talk Jets, dude. We got 8 comments right now. Josh B. Jets. Jets. I'll do it myself. And then Matthew Ryan, Tony admit Jets fucked up with the Zach Wilson thing. No, I meant nothing. Because you know what? Look at Bo Nix over there in Denver. Got fucking dogged. Week 1.
Here comes Zachy.
Dude, I'm telling you, I said it in the previews.
No,
they're gonna have 5 wins, the Broncos. 4 of them, Zach Wilson starts. 4. Could be towards the end of the season, could be the middle, whatever. I'm telling you right now. Wow, look at this. Matthew Ryan coming at Michael Theophil. You're not a Rodgers fan. Remember Zach quack, quack, quack? What happened, Michael?
He's so dumb. Like, it's crazy how dumb Matt Ryan is. Like, I wonder sometimes. Well, the QB we had, Matthew, at the time was Tony,
Aaron Rodgers,
Zach quack quack quack, because
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers was hurt, if you recall. So QB1's down. So I'm rooting for QB2 because unlike you, I'm not a fair weather fan. I actually root for them during the dog days. So when they win, I can actually hold my head high and say I'm a true fan. Unlike you, Matthew Ryan. I think Barnes would appreciate that one.
Definitely. Nathan Green, the big Let's Go Jets in there, dude.
Let's go, Nate, the great. Ow! Ow!
My mother says Giants. I wonder what my mother must have been watching the games yesterday. Yeah, it's tough, dude. I mean, they got to figure it out. And then Josh B with the I'll do it myself. I know he'd like that one, dude. And Matthew Ryan says, I'm not a fair weather fan.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Put that helmet on. You won't.
It won't
It
fit.
doesn't fit. I know. It's tough.
I wish it did. That'd be
You
sick.
got some 6 signatures on there, though. I kind of forgot.
We have Alan. We have Rick. We have your 2 boys who just got canned from ESPN.
Which is huge, dude.
Yeah, we got their signatures.
Gordon and Larry.
We got the Prez right here.
Wow. How the fuck did that get on there?
He's such a jerk. I wanted it there.
Josh B, you want it somewhere. He says that beautiful helmet. Josh B.
He knows. We got Rick, Dave. We got Don.
Don. I remember actually asking Don to sign that, dude. That was the first time we went.
Ty D. Butler right there.
That's fire.
Alan Hahn.
Michael wasn't there.
Who?
Michael K wasn't there.
Nah.
That was our first year.
He's usually that seems like to be a common theme.
Careful now. The world's watching. It does seem to be like a common theme, right?
3 for good luck. Let's fucking go, baby. Can't wait to see a real New York Jets team on the field.
I mean, obviously, it's great.
No
see...
cancers. Does he? Of course, there's cancers. We started off the offseason with a cancer. Lazar, Rodgers.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if there is a cancer, it's gonna be Rodgers
and Lazard,
dude. Alan Lazard.
That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see what happens. Josh B's laughing.
Yeah, he likes me making fun of him.
When were you making fun of him?
Well, I wasn't really making fun of him.
Making fun of Matthew Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like locker room cancer, Zach Wilson. All right, listen, Matthew gets the record straight here. Zach
He's
Wilson,
so dumb because like,
he's gone. Like he's
and
not.
first
he's
of all,
on the
have you
team
seen
anymore,
his?
dude.
Go look up his response to being QB3
Oh yeah, he's
in
like,
Denver.
excited. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that cancer?
No,
The
yeah, you're right.
QB2 is a cancer. He's tight. He said he doesn't want the other guy to start.
Yeah, who is that QB2?
QB suck.
Is what he is. And Bo Nix. I mean, and whatever, dude. Nixon, Bo, Michael, Richard, Dick. I don't know. He's a rookie. It doesn't really matter, dude.
I
totally forgot about the fucking quiche, by the way. It's been fucking 25 minutes.
ate that.
How was it?
Good.
Be honest.
Yummy in my tummy.
So yeah, Renee made these quiches, Josh. And she gave us one. And she made these in little muffin pans. That's how she made them. But we have egg, obviously, pepper, onion I'm looking at, and spinach. Which is great. I mean, I'm not a huge spinach guy. I've recently gotten into spinach.
Oh my! Just eat that damn thing, boy.
All right, dude. I normally like my quiches with some meat.
Yo, you're so rude. He doesn't like it. He's thinking it's like not good. I could tell already. I can hear your mouth watering. Who said that? Josh doesn't know. Oh, if my mouth is watering or not. My name is Tony. Only I know if my mouth water. He's chewing like crazy, folks.
I think he's really good, dude. Definitely like a great cook. Spinach, egg. I mean, what's not to love?
Keith would not like it.
Well, he doesn't like eggs. Dude.
Yeah.
Josh B's laughing at something.
It's probably you.
Matthew Ryan says, "Stop, Michael. You're making me laugh with that voice."
Good. I'm glad. Glad he could take a joke too. Golly.
He also says this team is so much better without the MILF lover. I hope he plays against the Jets so we can lay
I hope he doesn't.
Zach Wilson
Dude,
out.
You know what happens when stuff like that comes around. Josh B knows Zach would definitely get the
Dude,
W.
Sam Darnold, like when you were the Panthers,
he's slinging and
you
dingling.
destroyed the Jets.
He's slinging and dingling right now. You see him week
yeah,
one,
you
baby?
love that slinging and dingling.
You love slinging and dingling.
Yeah, dude, it's not great. It's not good at all. Like you really don't want that, to be honest. But nonetheless, dude, we do have a non-Zach Wilson Jets team on the field today. I mentioned at the top of the show, which honestly I think is a bigger loss than we think here with no Hassan Reddick. I mean, the guy's an edge rusher, is he not? Like he's a very good one. But apparently he's a piece of shit. And now I don't want to say he's a piece of shit without knowing all the details, because I don't, even though I just call him a piece of shit. Again, I just think it hits me wrong when this guy that doesn't play week one and he's losing $800,000. Where it's like, whatever, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, Mike. Back in my head, I'm like, is it the Jets that are in the wrong with this whole contract thing? You think with him, or you think it's more for Hassan?
They're just because they don't. It's a business, baby. They don't care about his well-being. Like.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
they're trying to do the best deal for them,
right?
And he thinks he's got leverage. He's got no leverage.
Clearly,
it's like he's just an idiot. Like,
so you think it is like Hassan's fault, not the do you think
maybe they said, "Hey, don't worry. At the end of this year, I mean, we're gonna give you a bit different contract." They probably might have said something like that. So maybe he's tight, but. It ain't written.
If you were Hassan, would you be like, "Fuck it, I'm whatever, dude"?
I wouldn't be even in this position. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl, Tony. We'll talk negotiations after I win this team Super Bowl. That's the attitude I want from my Jets players. So if he's gonna be like this, talk about cancers, Matthew Ryan. Adios. He's not fasting. Get it? Let the cancer grow.
Cancer, yeah.
Okay. I love the Jets, but Aaron Rodgers out on play 8 this year. What is the matter with this human, Nate? No, you're wrong, baby. Everybody's just so beaten down as a Jets fan. It's funny.
I mean, I just also think that this week 1 matchup is so tough. Dude.
That's why we go and break free through the door, kick it down, come down.
The dork?
We're going to hit the door,
Break
kick it
through the
down.
dork?
And we're not going to look back.
It's so tough, dude. But looking at this line here, Jets obviously in San Fran too. And I guess historically, Aaron Rodgers has played well against the Niners. Rodgers, back when the quarterback was Mr. Smith, and it looked like 2 brothers were playing each other. But over-under is 43.5. Jets are plus 3.5, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. I guess Vegas expecting a close game. Looking at this matchup predictor, according to the ESPN analytics, San Francisco 63.2% chance of winning. I mean, Christian McCaffrey, we mentioned questionable, but he's probably going to play, I would imagine. And I think, Brian said it yesterday, it's one of those things too where he's not really in the warm-ups, whatever, game time. There we go. 36 minutes ago, McCaffrey, calf/Achilles, remains listed as questionable, but he expects Michael to play Monday against the Jets and handle something close to a normal workload, courtesy of Ian Rappaport.
Big fall-off season for him.
Really?
Yeah, calling it.
What the fuck is going on, dude? Fucking stupid computer. I believe led the league in rushing yards, top 10 or top 15 in touchdowns. I think he had 14, so probably top 15. And I don't know, dude. Again, I mean, Rodgers' first game back here, I really don't know what to think. I gut check here would say he rises to the occasion. He knows the pressure. He knows his team. He knows what it takes to win.
You guys have no idea what this man going to do. He's going to silence everybody like he done. You're going to hear Stephen A. He's a bad man. That's going to come back. Watch.
What about Niners being tight? They blew the Super Bowl last year. They really did fucking blow it, dude.
Guess what? Guess what?
They can still be tight.
You know what we're tight about? Not winning since Super Bowl 3. Not having our QB1 here last year to get the job done. So we're going back to back right now. We got to settle for the 1 this year. And I'm okay with that. We're going to get it done.
If after this game, Brock Purdy goes off and Rodgers is sub 150 yards, interceptions, are you punting on the season?
No.
No.
Jay and I are gonna die on Jets Capital.
Where the hell is Jay? I haven't seen him.
He's here.
He's fucking.
He's
idiot,
he's in the dark room.
He's in the dark room. Yeah, crying, dude.
Getting ready.
Oh my god, dude.
I wish he was coming down here for the game.
Should we try calling him?
Yeah, call him up.
All right, let me try to give him a call, dude. I mean, what else is going on, really?
Hey, Tony, what's going on?
I don't want to stand by here. We're gonna try and get.
He's gonna be like, I'm watching you right now.
We're gonna try to get my buddy Jay on the line here.
Jets for life. Nate, Matthew Ryan. Jets are going to great. Excited to watch a real Ream this year.
A what?
A real Ream. He needs to learn how to ride. Real.
Oh, he meant to say team.
Yeah.
I thought he wanted us to ream them out. Is what he was saying.
Oh.
All right, let's get Jay on the line. Sorry, I gotta put the Bluetooth on. Totally forgot. It's fucking Monday. Fuck Mondays.
Yeah, you had a slow start today, huh?
Oh my god, yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
Alarm didn't wake me up. I felt like you.
Well, that's good. You could use the sleeping.
No, it was fucking stupid.
No, and Wednesday you're off
it's
too.
Not good. I'm not off Wednesday.
Yes, you are, folks. New schedule Wednesday.
That's the worst day to be off, by the way.
Why?
Because why would I have class and gaming corner on Wednesday?
Exactly.
Exactly. So I'm not off. I'm not off.
He's off
dude.
Wednesday morning, chat.
Yeah, dude.
Back. We're gonna have the dynamic duo Barnes and Theo Wednesday.
I'll be here.
No, you won't.
Dude. I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be really weird. I'm just standing over there. What you guys doing sports for?
You better be snug in your bed, baby.
I'm not gonna be.
Why not?
I mean, I don't know, dude. It's almost 11 a.m. on a Monday morning.
He's ready.
What is he doing, you think?
He's looking for work.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Leave a
The
message.
person you're
Did it
trying
go all
to
the
reach
way?
is
You
not
think
available.
I think
At
he
the
pushed it to
tone,
voicemail.
please
right?
record your
After that?
message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Jay, it's Mike and Tony here from the Sports
Hey, Jay.
Port. I just wanted to call you in here, try to get your opinion and your take on tonight's Jets game. Obviously, it's week 1, Monday night. Nathan Green, by the way, I don't know if you know him. He says Rodgers goes down 8 plays in. So let me know what you think, dude. Call me back.
Love you.
Listen live to ESPN Radio. What do we got here?
New York app.
Third commercial. Oh, coming back to commercial.
All right, greeting with you on ESPN Radio. We talked about the Giants. Boy, were they bad yesterday.
Yo, they really were, dude.
Openers now.
Honestly, do you think at this point, obviously, Giants?
He got sacked 5 times. People need to freaking chill. You still
Yeah, but he fucking sucks, dude.
I don't know, man.
Like the Giants organization as a whole.
How
like,
can you be good when you don't have what you need? Hey, what do you mean?
What are you
got a
talking
receiver.
about,
You got a rookie receiver. How can he throw? How can he feel comfortable? How can he do anything?
How did anyone make anything, dude? How did the cavemen make the wheel? You know, they had what they needed to make it? No, they fucking got it done, though.
Is that what you'd say to Daniel?
Yeah. If he said, I don't have what I need to, what? Shut the fuck up, is what I would say to him, dude. Like, what?
You think the caveman?
The cavemen had the right tools to make the wheel. They just fucking did that, dude.
Yeah. And you're nothing like a caveman, Daniel.
Honestly, dude, the guy's a fucking bum. All right, like he shouldn't be quarterback. I don't know, man. I mean, it just seems like he's just too slow, dude. He has no sense of urgency. Look at his face. He's slow. Like his decision making is slow. It reminds me of you. Slow.
Stop it.
What is
Daniel
that?
Jones sucks like Zach Wilson did last year. So bad. Didn't like that QB last year. You had the Italian last year. The Italian Stallion, backup QB now.
Not Vinny Cutlets, Tommy Cutlets. I mean, at this point, I guess Brian said yesterday too, you're kind of better off starting Tommy Cutlets, I guess, but I don't even know, dude. Josh B says his new name is Janiel Donies. What do you got? You got some stats and stuff?
Me, baby?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing Turficon. Johnny and what's her name?
Johnny and Heather?
Heather.
Who the hell is Johnny? Oh,
Coffee dude. From Comic Book Coffee.
Oh,
So
okay.
cool
Yeah.
thing.
All right. So that was day 1, first interview. I don't remember that, dude.
Damn, that's messed
I
up.
remember like the 5 Brians we talked to.
I don't remember one.
Really? Because one of them was Brian O'Halloran.
Okay.
The other one was Brian from the Fudge guy.
Okay.
There's more Brians.
Nah. Daniel Jones like Baba. Help him with that
Daniel Jones like Baba.
pronunciation, Macca. To be a Giant fan.
Janiel, right? J is pronounced like an H in Spanish. Janiel Doñez. Doñez.
Jan.
Janiel.
Haniel.
You don't know Spanish like me, dude.
Stop, dude.
Took it for 3 years.
That's it?
Yeah, that is it.
It's tough.
I had the option to take it for the 4th year in high school, but
What'd you do? Some nerd shit?
No, I like to have a fucking free period.
To do what? Study?
To fucking leave
Nerd.
early. I was like, oh, I can have 8th period free instead of taking Spanish 4. Give me 8th period for free. I go home at 1:30. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
How funny would that be, though? Phil?
Why if we don't answer?
Yeah. Wait, hold, sorry.
Hold on.
Did it just drop? It did just drop. What the fudge?
You stink, man.
I think he hung up, dude.
Hello?
Yo, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How you doing, Jay? You're live on the sports port right now.
Oh, sick. I was half expecting this call. Then I was like, I don't know if they're gonna do it today because they had the horseshoe show yesterday. So I'm happy I got the call.
Yeah, dude. No, we definitely, we obviously, saved the preview for Monday, day of the game. Let's go. So what's going on, dude? What are you doing
Okay.
right now? You making coffee?
No, I am
Taking a
doing
shit.
laundry.
You're doing laundry. Oh,
No, I'm
nice,
doing
dude.
laundry.
Monday morning laundry. That's good, dude. Dude, how's everything? I haven't seen you in a while, dude. How you been?
I've been good. You know, I'm working, and I was just in Hoboken wasting away on my buddy's couch watching football yesterday.
Oh, that's pretty dope, dude. Hoboken's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I do have to say one thing. Sam Darnold's looking pretty sharp this year.
Dude, he really is, dude. I mean, the Vikings
He really is, bro.
dominant performance there. You say what you will about the Giants, but they got the job done, you know?
Oh my God, the Giants looked horrible.
You see people burning Jones'
bad.
jerseys and stuff?
What?
People are burning Daniel Jones's jerseys.
Oh no, I did not see that in Hoboken. No.
They're lighting them on fire, dude. Probably not too far from Hoboken. Maybe Jersey City they were burning them. Maybe.
That sounds about Jersey City.
It does sound very Jersey City. But listen, man, while we have you here with some clean clothes, what do you got for tonight? Are you nervous, dude? What's your level of nervousness from 1 to 10?
I would say it's like a 7. You know, because I know all I can guarantee is that they're going to play really hard. You know, if like that's all I'm going to guarantee.
All I can guarantee is they're going to play hard, boy.
I know they're going to play hard, Tony. That's all I can say.
So you have what's your level of confidence in the win tonight? Nothing?
No. It's up there. It's about a 7 as well.
Wow. So your anxiety is matched by the possibility of them winning.
Correct. Like I'm putting money on Jets money line for sure.
Jets money line. Why you're not taking the 3.5 points?
No, he's a smart man.
No, it's because they're gonna win outright.
That's right, baby. They are.
They're gonna win outright. All right. Yeah. So they're gonna win outright. What do you foresee Rodgers' stat line to be?
Okay. I'm thinking 1 touchdown pass because they're gonna run the ball a lot. I think tonight.
Right. Hall.
We gotta establish the run. So go 1 touchdown pass, like 250 yards passing.
Okay.
And that's it. No interceptions.
Keeps it clean.
He's gonna have a clean game. I think they're gonna keep it clean. They're gonna try to get out of his hands quickly to get the defense off a little bit, and then they're gonna start launching it downfield.
Jay, I got
okay,
I got 4 TDs. No joke. That's what I really feel. 4 TDs, 0 touchdowns. I'm talking. I think everyone's all like, I think the Jets are going to kick the door open to this season and not only win, but make a statement, Jay, saying this is our year. We were supposed to be coming back to do the back-to-back, but we'll settle for the 1 right now because it's the Jets time.
Hell yeah, baby. I love that. I love the enthusiasm, Michael. I'm totally with you.
I know you are. I know because every year you and I are the same. Who tapers off first? I don't know. Maybe me. But this year, I'm all in. Yeah. I bet the mortgage, Josh. It's all gone. Everything. It's all not in the watch. Not like Michael Rooker, Tony. No, it's in the Jets season.
Hell yeah. No. I'm all in, Mike. I'm all in. I'm very excited.
I told Renee this morning, Jay. Sorry to cut you off. Literally, you could ask her. I said, Renee, start getting ready for the Jets parade.
Oh my God, that's gonna be a wild day.
Oh my God. Oh, I would hope so, Jay.
Taking off work. Taking off work that day.
I'm taking off work for the whole week.
Wow. Yeah, you better. You're gonna need it.
Honestly, that's amazing. I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be a tough game though. It's gonna come down to the end.
Oh, really? So, do you think like game-ending field goal, game-ending Breece Hall touchdown, or?
Yeah. Game-ending Breece Hall touchdown.
Walks it off. Wow, dude. Now, over-under is 43.5. So what do you have for a final score here?
Ooh. Final score? I think it's going to be under 43. I think it's going to be like 17 to like 14.
Wow. Okay, so both defenses really going at it, huh?
Yeah, honestly.
This sounds like a fucking Zach Wilson start, to be honest, the more you talk about it, dude.
But I think the defenses are no joke, both of them.
No, yeah, the defenses are tremendous.
My fantasy football app kept telling me to pull Brendan Ayuk because of the Jets defense.
Really?
I let them in.
How you doing in fantasy right now?
Not good. I lost. I actually have Breece Hall and Ayuk playing tonight.
And you're still going to lose?
If they combine for 45 points, I win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of points, though.
That is a lot of points, dude.
I need like a touchdown for my Ayuk and like 100 yards, you know?
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm down by 2 points right now, 113 to 111. And they have the fucking Niners defense, and I have George Kittle.
Oh, man.
I know. Fuck, dude. I'd really need like the Jets to go off offensively.
Yeah. You need George Kittle to score.
And I need George Kittle to score. And if that happens, then I'd probably win. But it's, oh my God, dude, so tough.
Yeah, no. Fantasy's so super.
Dude, it's so annoying. I had Puka Nacua starting last night, injured. Fuck me.
Oh, yeah, dude. That sucks.
It really does, dude. It really does piss me off. And honestly, like, I know I'm better than this guy. I know my team's better. I'm a better GM. I drafted better than him. Damn.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you get a tough beat. Where's Brian?
I know. Brian is right. Brian's got a tough life, dude. He's at a golf tournament right now. Getting free alcohol.
And then gonna have a tough night with the boys watching the game. We were hoping that you would be coming down so we could all be together.
Yeah, you want to come to Stanford? What are you doing tonight?
I got to work tonight, unfortunately.
What is this work you speak of? What do you got going on, dude? Can you disclose that?
Well, dude, I'm just working at a restaurant right now.
Oh, nice, dude. Okay, there we go.
Hell yeah.
What's the name of the place, dude?
Bear?
The Bear?
Pascal and Sabine.
Sabine. You did mention that. Pascal and Sabine. Okay,
it's in Asbury Park.
I see it. It's on Bangs Avenue. Are you kidding me?
Not kidding you.
That's awesome. Wait,
look at the menu, Chuck.
Dude. This is a French restaurant. Let's go. Wow, this is legit, dude. Dinner from 4 to 10. That's it.
He's like working in a Bear type of place.
Dude, this is real shit, dude. Cousin and shit. This guy doesn't look.
It's high. I don't know about this guy. It's high stress, high anxiety. I broke 3 glasses this weekend.
What? Really, dude?
No, yeah, dude.
Really embarrassing. How's the French onion soup there?
Really good. Everybody gets it.
Yeah, you've had it? Wow, we got French onion
I haven't
soup.
had it.
Oh, you haven't had it yet?
I haven't had it yet, but if people ask me, I say it's really, really good.
We got caviar, dude. We have oysters du jour, dude. That's the oysters of the day. You can get about a half dozen. Escargot. Wow, yo, steak tartare. You got to hammer that today.
Bro, that's really good. You ever had steak tartare?
Yeah, I love steak tartare.
Really fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I love raw meat, dude. Fucking what's his name? Mike Tyson eats a lot of raw meat. He told me that.
Mm-hmm.
We have a charcuterie board. What the fuck's a tiger shrimp, dude? $8 really per piece?
Yeah, it's just a really big shrimp.
Okay. Well, we got a little fromage.
Yeah, some cheese boards.
Some cheese boards. Yeah, the fromage du jour. We can get fish and chips. The veggie burger. I'll pass on that. The Mr. Have you eaten anything from the? Have you had dinner here? Like.
Yeah, I had the Mr. Smith burger.
Classic.
Didn't know. Yeah, it was really good.
Caramelized onions.
Really yep. The fries were really good there. I've had a lot of desserts there.
Oh.
I work behind the bar. I'm not a bartender, but I'm training.
You're a bar back?
Bar back, yeah.
That's awesome, dude. You bareback as a bar back? Dessert. What have you had? Have you had the creme brulee?
Yes, I had the creme brulee.
That sounds awesome.
I had the profiterole. That was really good.
Profiterole? Sounds like a fucking drug, dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got.
She's like, that's why I like that one.
20 milligrams of profiterole injected into my body last night.
No, Jay, it's a dessert.
Yeah,
it's like a vanilla-based dessert. There's no drugs here.
Can you guys still inject it into me?
I still need it. I still want it.
Do me a favor tonight, dude. Get the affogato.
He's not working tonight,
Yes.
you dunce.
Are you stupid? He said he's working tonight. That's why he's not
I
coming to
thought he was working
Stanford.
tomorrow.
You fuck.
I wish, dude. I wish.
Do you know what the affogato is? You ever have one?
Yeah, it's it's like isn't deep fried ice cream with coffee over it?
No.
Cappuccino.
No, yeah, it's regular ice cream. It's like it's a coffee float.
Coffee float.
Yeah, because it's ice cream with coffee in it.
Sometimes they make them into little affogato balls. You ever seen that, Tony?
Yeah, dude, I have seen that.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, dude. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time over there. But do you have anything else on the way out? You know, maybe anything you want to lead off or end on as opposed to lead off?
No, dude. Jets are going 1-0 tonight, and I don't care how it happens, but it's gonna happen.
Will you disclose how much money you're putting on them?
Have I disclosed it? No, I haven't told you yet, but it's gonna be like probably $30.
Okay, $30, pretty solid.
He was asking you if
you would disclose it.
So someone long tail Talgar?
Long Talgar Zed.
Talgar Zed. Best bet for tonight.
Best bet?
He's asking best bet.
All right, so there we go. That's a good question, Jay. Do you think if your best bet? I mean, I know you're doing money line, but is there maybe a player prop that you're more interested in? Like,
Yeah,
probably.
definitely like
What do you got?
over Garrett Wilson receptions for sure.
Ooh, okay. Over on the receptions. Based on what Jay was saying too, maybe taking under on Rodgers' yard total might be good.
Or just like under in the game overall too.
Yeah. But there we go. Garrett Wilson over on the receptions. He's gonna be targeted a lot. Long tail guard Zed. Put that bet in tonight, baby. And
what
then
are you guys calling? What are you guys calling?
Name?
That's his name. He's commenting here from Rumble. Long tail gar Zed.
Love it.
Oh,
Confusing Jay.
Yeah, Jay thought he was a long tail gar.
He thought it was some like Comic-Con thing.
What are you guys calling me?
Actually, though, one last thing.
What do you got?
I really like the video. Really like the Terrificon video. I thought the interviews at the end were hilarious.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Thanks, Jay.
Appreciate the love. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.
Of course, dude. I know that.
Yeah.
We know he's being silly.
And dude, wish you were there. We're thinking about you the whole time.
Yeah,
dude.
you would have loved it.
Yeah, you would have had a great time. You would have loved it, Jay. Oh, dude.
God. Tony's like, yo, there was such a nice stall. Jay would have loved it,
dude. All right, dude. So, dude, you would have loved the weekend we had, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, Jay, thanks for calling in, dude. Taking time out of your day. Good luck in work tonight. Trying to break any glasses or anything.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, of course.
I'll try my best.
You're gonna do great, dude. Maybe one day we'll show up too. You won't even know on Bangs Avenue.
Yeah, come meet me on Banks Avenue. Maybe by then I'll be a waiter, and then I could forget your sauce again.
Yo, dude, worst waiter I ever had, Jason Lopatelli, dude. All right, thanks a lot, Jay. Love you, dude. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I love you guys. See ya. Have a good day. Bye,
Love you, dude.
Sport. Love you.
He said, bye, Bridgeport. Love you too.
I think he said Bryce Sportsport.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. Well, that was Jay Lopatelli right there, dude. Got to appreciate him taking time out of his morning to call us in. Thanks for long tail guard Zed, by the way. Hope you placed that bet tonight. But nonetheless, dude, let's fucking keep it moving here. I guess actually we didn't take your pick, Michael. What's your pick final score for today? Obviously, Jets winning.
Yeah, Jets. I'm gonna go
over under was what 43.5.
28-7.
Wow, blowout and the under.
Door
under.
Door open
under.
Open the floodgates of heaven.
I'm gonna go oppo of what people think. You know, Jay thinking defensive stoutness. And maybe this is my fantasy team talking too, but I'm thinking offensive explosions on both ends. I know solid defense, whatever. But I don't really trust the defense that much, honestly. And then, no Reddick there. That's going to be a huge blow. I understand we have other great pieces on the defense, which will make big stops when it comes down to it. But I think it's high scoring. Hammer the over 43.5. I think Rodgers is going to do well. I don't know. I don't foresee a lot of a run game, to be honest. I think Rodgers is in charge here. It's going to be big dick swinging, and it's going to be deep passes immediately. You know, what we did not see last year out of Zach Wilson and the boys was that confidence and that threat downfield. Rodgers has that. So I'm thinking literally like first play of the game, deep pass, Lazard, who knows, maybe Wilson, doesn't matter. Probably both going deep. Post routes, give me, let's go, dude. I say Jets take this one. Game-ending drive. I'm going to say Wilson, touchdown, maybe a 35-yard reception. Nice mid to deep ball. Jets win here. I'm going to say 37-28. 37-30. Why not? 37-32? 37-31? 31? No. Oh, yeah, if you have 28, and then, yeah, 31, 37-31. Fuck you. Let's go Jets, dude.
Let's go, baby. I'm so pumped for tonight.
I'm pretty excited, dude.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a great time, dude.
Is Matthew coming?
I got my Jets hat. I have not talked to Matthew, but if I had to guess,
he would be there.
I feel like he definitely, like Monday Night Football, he clears his schedule for that. Definitely. Especially Jets, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's first one. We'll see.
That's right, dude.
See, baby.
Try to think if he was, I don't think he was there. It doesn't matter. But I'd say that's it for football. I'm tired of it. Let's just go to MLB real quick. Let's go, baby. Boop.
What a play! Stop it, Tony. Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
And we're back here with some baseball, dude. Let's freaking go, dude.
Suck it, Matthew Ryan.
So we have a lot to talk about, obviously, as I mentioned, you know, the weekend recaps for both teams. I'm honestly not 100% sure what the Yankees did. You know, Brian Norman takes care of that. But we're going to start here with the Mets. I can still talk Yankees, talk whatever I want. Fucking whatever, dude. But let's talk Mets here. Huge weekend for the Mets. I know coming off of what was a tough loss yesterday. Mendoza, little kerfuffle. We'll get into it. But like I was saying, Mets take 2 out of 3 here from the Reds, which is exactly getting what business was meant to be done, was done, and was had. And let's freaking go, dude. Starting with Friday, a game that I finished up here after Binge Buddies, which was very exciting for me. It was a 6-4 walk-off home run, extra inning win. Let's fucking go. You know, pitching was solid there. If you really want to kind of break down that game specifically. Excuse me. You know, on the mound for the Mets, Sean Manaea, 6 2/3. I know 4 earned runs. You're going to see that, which is high for him. But that was just off of two-run homers. Other than that, you know, off the 4 earned runs, or even up 3 hits. Again, 2 of them being the 2-run homers. So a couple kerfuffles there. I think it was, you know, sweeper that didn't sweep, sinker that didn't sink, sort of deal. Nonetheless, Manaea, great job there. Bullpen absolutely cracks it down there. You know, Garrett comes in, cleans up the 7th, goes through the 8th. Diaz in the 9th, 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks. He's an absolute diabolical monster. Buteau comes in the 10th there. 1 inning, 3 up, 3 down, no hits, no walks, no Ks, but gets the job done. And then it was the Mark Vientos. I jumped out of my seat when I heard the back crack. Didn't even need to see, honestly, the game. I literally heard it. You heard the crack. You knew immediately home run, a 2-run bomb from Vientos for his 25th home run of the year, I think. 400 feet to left field. Whoever, you know, Ghost Runner was on. That's why it was 2-run blast right there. Ended the game just like that. Fucking so much money, dude, for the Mets that Friday was so ridiculous. Moving on to Saturday, too, you know, obviously another Met win for nothing. Again, you want to look at it in terms of the scoring. They did a great job. Kana gets his 100th career win. They not only that, but, you know, the Mets had won now at that point 9 in a row, shutting out the Reds. Quintana 6 2/3. 0 earned runs, obviously 5 hits, 6 Ks, only 2 walks. Ottavino, Young, and then Diaz again, which is food for thought here. Ottavino comes in, cleans up the 7th. Young comes in for the 8th. Diaz comes in for the 9th with a 4-run lead, Michael. All right. Would you use your best closer with a 4-run lead on back-to-back days? Probably not. But he comes in, gives up a hit, but nonetheless gets to the inning, 1 strikeout, whatever. Bader, big home run. Alonso, RBI single. Martinez, RBI double. Back from paternity leave. Congrats to him on the new child. Unfortunately, McNeil did get hurt. I'm not sure the exact injury, to be honest, but I know he's going to be out for most likely the rest of the season. McNeil broken. It was broken. MRI released that it was broken. Not good, dude. Tough loss, I think, for him. Iglesias, obviously second base, turning some crazy double plays this weekend. He's on the ball, which is exactly the guy you want to fucking step up. As much as Brian hates Iglesias, just because he wears a Mets jersey is really the reason why. But nonetheless, they win that game 4-0 without McNeil. And then again, as I mentioned, Michael, to you, Diaz back-to-back games, put him in the Saturday non-safe situation, a 4-run lead. Let's now go to Sunday game. All right. Reds win, Mets lose. Winston couldn't go double, whatever. I wanted it, didn't get it, doesn't matter. They lose 3-1. You have a great start by Luis Severino. Another pitcher, 3 pitchers, 6 2/3 this inning, 5 hits, only 1 earned run, dude. All right. Garrett comes in, cleans up the 7th there, gets them out, goes to the 8th, 9th inning. Okay. It's 1-0, Michael. 1-0, courtesy of a Marte RBI single. All right. Excuse me. It's 1-1. My apologies. It's 1-1, courtesy of the Marte RBI single. You bring in Matone or Matin, however you want to pronounce this fuck's name, who's been good, dude. He has been okay. And this is, again, more of a Mendoza issue, but it's a 1-1 game. 9th inning, you can't use Diaz because you just used him in a 4-0 win, a non-safe situation. Why did Mendoza use his closer in a non-safe situation when if you didn't, you could have brought him in a save situation, or a hold situation, I should say, against the Reds. Instead, he comes in, doesn't get through the inning, gives up 2 runs. Mets lose 3-1. Diaz's cousin or brother, I forget, comes in for the Reds. He throws pretty well. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, whatever, doesn't matter. But, in a game, obviously, the Mets only 4 hits, 1 run. Obviously a little bit of a lull for the offense. Lindor 0 for 4, Nimmo, Vientos all 0 for. I guess Alonso had that 1 hit, came around the bags, courtesy of Marte. But everyone else, silent. And it would have been nice to have a closer. It could have been doing something, forcing extras, ghost runner on, you never know. But instead you lose. Braves do win yesterday. Now you're still tied for the wild card. And you have Toronto coming up now, starting today, I believe. And you really need, I'm actually not sure if it's today, but you really need to sweep the Blue Jays, in my opinion, here. And we can get to tonight's game in a second. But again, the feeling isn't great. Matthew Ryan, I guess, is all the fucking confidence in the world over there, and the Mets all of a sudden. But hey, what are you gonna do, dude? Now recapping, I guess the Yankees, they won 2 out of 3 as well this weekend, taking 2 out of 3 from the Cubs. Back-to-back shutouts. So again, you want to look at these games starting with Friday. It was a 3-0 victory. Offense, coming from typical places like Judge, Austin Wells early on. But it was Luis Gil. First game back, 6 innings, 1 hit, 7 Ks. Dominant bullpen, dominant Cousins, Canley. We saw Luke Weaver, Michael, close out that game in Road Comics, remember? Yeah, right? How cool is that? But Luke Weaver came in, closed it out, got his first save of the year, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Did get that play to Torres in the field to end the game there. Great job there. And the Cubs fucking suck, dude. Give me a break. So a 3-0 shutout right there. Bang, you're happy with Heel. Moving on to Saturday, where the Yankees, blank the Cubs for the 2nd day in a row. Clark Schmidt getting his start, dude. 4 2/3, 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Manageable, Schmidt back start, whatever. And then Cortez, long reliever, out of the pen here. 4 1/3, 3 strikeouts, no runs, no hits over 4 1/3. So you got to appreciate, I think, Boone's ability to use Cortez out of the pen right now, to recognize that. You got to love that. Volpe with the big hit there. Judge scores on a throwing error. Wells grounded RBI. He's been doing, God's work over there for the Yankees. So you love that. And just like the Mets too, again, if Brian was here, if you heard me say the parallels between the Mets and the Yankees this weekend, kind of crazy. But the Cubs do beat the Yankees. One so low scoring. Jameson Taillon, classic example. Former team. He comes in here, 6 innings, 1 earned run, only 6 hits, 6 Ks, keeps them at bay. Cole pitches decently. For him, you want some more, I think. But at the end of the day, gives up no earned runs. 2 runs are scored, though. I'm not sure. I guess it was scored on an error. I know Swanson and Bellinger scored, and there was only 2 runs given up in the first inning. I believe on an error. It just says here, I guess they scored on a hit, dude. Paredes single to center. I don't know what the deal was there, but nonetheless, Volpe, sack, fly, RBI in the second, and that was the only scoring for the rest of the game. How crazy is that, dude? You had 3 scores in the first 2 innings, and then zilch for the rest. Cubs didn't need the bottom of the 9th there, because you had Hodge come in and close out the game for his 4th save of the season. Holmes came in, though, in the 8th. Watch out, dude. He was looking pretty good. But nonetheless, that was your kind of weekend recap for the Yankees, for the Mets. Sucks the Mets are without McNeil. I mean, is it absolutely killer? Maybe not. But I'm a little nervous about tonight's matchup. But I guess we're going to get to it in, I guess, a fucking full-on, abbreviated baseball frenzy. Let's freaking go here. I'm going to go through all these games. There's about 9 of them, give or take, dude. But what else am I doing, if not a fucking frenzy? Starting off, 6:40 p.m. It's our earliest game here today. Pirates, Schemes, Marlins, Belozo. Marlins suck. Miami plus 220. I know Jay's salivating at that plus money, though, and he loves Florida. But I'm going to say hammer the Pirates. I don't care. Minus 270. Paul Skeens on the mound. Only has 2 losses this season for his rookie year. Kind of crazy. Over under 7.5. Pirates could score 6 maybe. Giving up maybe 2. So I guess take the over. But I think Skeens, 7 innings, 2 earned runs. Jake Berger, 4 strikeouts, over 4 night. Pittsburgh goes on to win this game. I'll say 6-2. So give me Pittsburgh and the over. Next game here, Sanchez for the Phillies. Sulzer for the Rays. Young buck for him. For them, I should say, really. 4.3 ERA there for Cole Sulzer. A little bit of a journeyman here, 34 years old from Cali. He's a bum. Rays are going down. I think Philly, even though Alec Boehm, I think, hurt his hand, he's going to be out for a little while here. Kyle Schwarber, still 33 home runs. Trey Turner still batting, 296. So 2 guys who are great around the league for them. Over under 7.5. I can see Tampa Bay getting popped, to be honest. I say, and honestly, maybe Sanchez give up a few runs as well. ERA 3.45. I say Phillies win this one. I'll say 6-3. Another Phillies game, another over game there. Let's go Braves Reds. Charlie Morton, Connecticut, great. Talk about journeyman, by the way. What is he, 38 years old? Doesn't really matter. He's going to pop here against the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz, excuse me. Tyler Stevenson as well has been batting all right. Spencer Steer leading the team with 86 runs batted in. Give me the Braves getting blanked here. Reds winning this game. I'm going to say 4-0. Nick Martinez, great start there for the Reds. Give me Reds and the under. Braves lose this one. Next game here, Brady Singer and the boys try to come into Yankee Stadium and take on Carlos Rendon and the Yankees, dude. Yankees here minus 175 here in the money line. Over under is 8.5. Michael. Obviously Judge, 51 home runs. Bobby Witt killing it though. Not killing it enough to stay in Josh B's fantasy team. Yeah, I'll say give me Rendon. I like Rendon's chances here. I think he goes 6 2/3. Maybe 2 earned runs, 7th inning, 2-run shot from Bobby Witt. He gets pulled. Bullpen closes out, though. Yankees win 5-2. Give me Yankees in the under. Yankees have been scoring a ton, so give me some more bounce back runs from them there after that tough loss to the Cubs yesterday. Moving on, 7:07 p.m. now, Rogers Center in Toronto. International game here. Sao Paulo, who? Paul Blackburn gets to start here. I fucking hate Paul Blackburn right now. ERA is a 4.56, 4.66, excuse me. His last start, get popped by San Diego. Last 2 1/3, 5 earned runs, 2 home runs, only 1K. Not good, dude. And of course, matched up is Chris Bassett, former team. Chris Bassett, not a great year, 4.3, 9-13 record. Makes me nervous. But I believe in the Mets. I believe in the offense. Alonso, let's freaking go, dude. I say 32nd and 33rd home run. Lindor gets a 2-for-4 night, couple ribbies, couple RBIs, couple doubles, couple hits, 270 average, 275 maybe. Who knows? Give me Mets absolutely tattooing, undressing Chris Bassett on the mound early and often. I say, Bassett maybe last 3 2/3. Maybe we'll give him 4 innings, giving up 6 earned runs. Mets go on to win 8-3. Give me Mets and the over. Blackburn, respectable. Bullpen, better. Next game, 7:10. Sorry, Brian. Orioles will win this game in Fenway. Red Sox in the middle of it, dude, right now. I don't want to hear Brian Bayo, okay? He gets popped. Povich kind of sucks, too. Red Sox scored 4 runs. Orioles put up 10. Give me Orioles and the over. Next game, 3 games up, 7:40, FS1, Minnesota. Dylan Festa on the mound against the Angels for our boy Reed Detmers. Give me the Detman here, revitalizing the Angels. They're plus 155 on the road here in Minnesota. 7.5 is the over-under. Give me the under. Detmers, 9-game complete shutout, 10 Ks, Twins dead in the water. Fuck Willie Castro. Fuck fucking, fuck Carlos Correa too. All right? He's been out since July. He's a bitch. Okay, dude? Taylor Ward, 2-run blast. 5th inning, puts the Angels up. They win 3-0. Angels and the under. David Festa, my asshole. 7:40 p.m. here, Chicago. The White Sox taking on the Guardians. I'm sorry. The White Sox will get their 112th loss here, which I think is the record. I could be wrong. But Guardians over. They're minus 250. Don't touch this game for money. Guardians win, 6-1. Guardians in the under. Next game, 10-10. Final game, Cubs. Kyle Hendricks. They start against Walker Buehler. Dumpster fires there on both occasions. Dodgers, though, Shohei Ohtani has been killing it. Fantasy, whatever. 46 home runs. He's fucking unbelievable. Imagine if he was in the AL right now. But Dodgers winning this one. Over-under is 9.5. The scoring is going to be hot. Kyle Hendricks sucks. Walker Buehler, I could see, though, doing well maybe against this lineup, but giving up 3, maybe 4 earned runs. Dodgers scoring 9. Dodgers 9. Cubs 4. That's it. It's like that. Fuck you, Frenzy. That's what that one for Monday. The fuck you, Frenzy. It's a Monday. Fuck you, Frenzy. Fuck you, Frenzy. Matthew Ryan, let's go Yankees, he says. Hell, let's go Mets, honestly, dude. But that was your Frenzy. U.S. Open, golf. We know the deal. We know what happened about yesterday. The drugs. Doesn't matter. Football here tonight, dude. Listen, the WTA, the World Tennis Association, want to handle that as they will. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I think that really concludes our broadcast day here. It's about 11:40. We've been on here for an hour 15. I'm in the wheelhouse, dude. In the wheelhouse. But I guess I want to thank everyone for tuning in here. That will conclude our broadcast for today. We'll be back here, Sportsport, tomorrow, 10 a.m. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Everyone in costume here. speaking of in costume, the Turfacon vlog is out there. Just fucking share it. Get a lot of views on it because I think it's great content. It's great interviews. Brian O'Halloran, if you don't know who he is, look him up. Michael Rooker, great guy. If you don't know who he is, look him up. As well as a plethora of tremendous other interviews, vendors, actors, celebrities, and just the overall experience, you know. It was a really good time. My mother misses me. I miss my mother as well. Be home soon. See about Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner would be great. Also been dying for some good Chinese food too, Mom. Josh B with the hearts. Love it, Josh B. Couldn't do without you. Meatballs and macaroni sounds so good right now. But nonetheless, we press on. So tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. Brian will be back in the saddle. We'll be recapping the Jets' victory, obviously. But until then, you know, be safe. Monday morning here as we, you know, turn the clock from the AM to the PM. I want you all to enjoy your day. Hopefully you got a nice spot to watch the Jets game here tonight, just like us. And, yeah, be safe out there. Watch some sports. Like I said, tomorrow, usual lineup. Sports Port Binge Buddies. We'll see what happens for Binge Buddies. But until then, we'll see you mañana, right?
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.